What's up, you guys? This is Studio Sessions Live, the mini series where we take you backstage on set with a Vogue photo shoot team to learn how to hair like a boss. Now, in this episode, we're going to be doing a wet hair look, shooting in backlight, and I'm going to share 3 things that the camera sees that you can control to get the hair looking exactly how you want it. We'll also be working with a little mini wind machine, and we'll talk about hair, makeup, wardrobe, and lighting, and much, much more. See you in there.
One of the things that people ask me most often is, how do you do a wet look? And there's multiple ways of doing wet look hair, right? Water is one, but water can be a little bit problematic because you know what water does to hair, right? So if you want to create a shape in the hair that's going to remain pliable and mobile, but it looks wet, then you want to use a pure oil. All we did with Abby's hair was went through basically section by section and put a handful of oil in it. And luckily her hair is a great shape as it is with the bend, so we didn't have to do anything with any hot tools. Ooh, I like that. Wish we could just shoot that.
So because we're having it backlit, it kind of reminds me of like a sunrise or a sunset, you know, imagine shooting with the sun behind. So I wanted to keep Abby really beautiful in bronze, really natural. She's obviously extremely beautiful as is, doesn't need too much. So we just bronzed up her skin and given a little bit of highlight to her features. Lots of mascara to create that fluffy lash look. I've kept the same color on the eyes and on the cheeks because it makes it look more natural.
Thinking about the different types of light that we're going to be using with Abby was that it was going to be backlit.
That's right.
And for you, it was about the silhouette.
Yeah, and having a fabric that was not translucent, so when the light comes through from behind, we get the texture and the ruffles, and the light comes through the fabric. It looks really beautiful. The color's really nice on Abby as well.
So follow me, you guys, past the catering table, and we're going to go in here and meet the photography team. How's it going?
Very good.
You guys all ready to shoot?
Ready for action.
Okay, so let's give you a little bit of a...
Can you turn your shoulders out that way? Yeah, good. Hold on, I've got to try and get a bit more flare magic happening. Is that better there, Pam? Oh, there we go.
So one of the things I want to point out, particularly around the backlight,
yeah, we might have to put it down a stop, Jack.
Backlight tends to make the hair look smaller and more narrow. And if the hair has any fluffy flyaways, it'll really exacerbate the flyaways.
We'll just do one more, once you're done, Rich, we'll just do one more lighting check after you're finished. Can you now do super straight body to me? Yeah, perfect. Slightly chin up there, magic. Tiniest little bit of a turn that way with your face. Yeah, good. Good shoulders, but just turn your head to me here. Yeah, beautiful long neck, good. Yeah, good. Okay, just have a little, how's that flare now? Great. Can you just go and fluff up the little shoulder magic? Chin down a little bit there. Okay, if you stay there, I'm just gonna like do a couple of different amounts of, yeah, good.
What we're looking at here is Nadine's making a really strong graphic shape with the dress.
Beautiful there.
And I'm trying to get a little bit of wind with my Makita.
Oh, good there, mate. Stay out there. Magic.
And I'm trying to catch the hair just in at the corner
where your nose is there,
so that it lifts up a few strands and just kisses the cheek without disturbing the rest of the shape. It has 3 different settings, 3 different speed settings. I'm on the lowest setting and I'm just giving it a little tiny touch just to make that hair dance. But the problem we just ran into with that is making the ruffle sit flat on the shoulder there. I have to try and get what I want, but I also have to not fuck it up for Nadine.
So I guess this light that we've got set up in this, with the poking through the back, would sort of mimic the sun rising or the sun setting. Wherever I put Abby in the frame, it's kind of like only like a centimetre of me moving and like we get totally different amounts of flare. So it's kind of like a bit of a dance between me, Abby, and the light as to how the flare affects the hair.
Now we've done a light test, we can look at the 3 key elements of great hair, the things you would have learned in a previous lesson, right?
And what we're looking at here is the silhouette, so the shape of the edge as the camera sees it, the perimeter, so the bits that are on the inside of the shape, and then the texture. And so I'm trying to find just the perfect balance of those little things there.
I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la. I love you like la 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 la.
So I guess as we've been shooting, Pam's been ticking away on ones that, you know, she loves, and, you know, she's had plenty of practice. So I'm sure these green ones will be good. Ooh, good.
That's good.
Beautiful makeup,
Ooh.
Kelly.
I like that. Selecting, it's just yes, yes, no, 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 yes, no, 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 yes, and narrow it down from however many 100 or whatever there is down to, you know, a handful, and then try and narrow that handful down in a more logical and articulate way.
So these are groups of 4 of the ticks that we like, just to help us narrow it down. I guess now we're looking at how the backlight's affecting the hair, how much do we like, what's Abby doing with her face, is it kind of conveying, you know, the feel that we want, is that ruffle on the shoulder perfection. So yeah, we're just trying to tick as many of those boxes.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular about the hair that you're trying to capture?
In terms of any particular, I don't go into it with like a locked idea of how I want it to look, because at the end of the day, even though we're hairdressers, right, and we always just look at the hair, at the end of the day, it's an image of a girl, and the image is created by the photographer. So we've got to look first at the image. Is it a powerful, compelling image? Second, at the girl. Does she look amazing and beautiful and strong? And then lastly, at the other components, which is the hair and makeup and wardrobe.
I guess Richard's trying to set it up, like everyone gets given a brief, you know, before a shoot when you're working with a client, and they say what they love in, you know, how the hair looks or how the clothes are falling or the attitude of the girl. So I guess in Richard's territory, for him to bring out the best version of the girl from that brief, so that then we, you know, we plant her in the, you know, a box of soil out here, and we water her with the light and the hair and the wind, and then it kind of just grows in front of you. Like, we didn't start off with, you know, that angle. I had to find the angle of the shoulder and then where her face was hitting, and Richard then got that little hair flick going, which allowed him to blow from a certain direction, which got the hair happening but didn't ruin the ruffle. So, you know, it's kind of like it builds and builds and builds until you know, you're getting great, 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 we love, 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 love. And then so then you know, you kind of all got to that point. So then that's when I usually stop shooting and we come back here and we go through, you know, this batch of photos. And then we'll look at them now and say, okay, well, we love that, but that one bit of ruffle of the, you know, the shoulder isn't working perfection with that beautiful face. So, you know, then we decide, are we going to go back in there and do some more, or is that, you know, can we find another option that we're equally happy with? It's not always set in concrete when we get to this point. We know what we all want is magic, but how we get and what type of magic we achieve, it's like a little bit of a mini mystery, which is what, you know, makes it fun. Yeah. Good face in the left one, but then I feel like, you know, we're missing her lips there. So, you know, that probably, if we love that expression, we'd probably go back and say, okay, let's try and get her lips in the shot at the same time. Yeah. With that fierceness.
At first we were going yes, yes, no, no emotionally. Now we're going, okay, out of those 4, which one or 2 or 3 or none will we choose?
I like the picture of the one on the left, like
Yeah.
the V of the dress, and then kind of like leads up and frames her jawline.
I like it too.
It's not sort of showing that backlight scenario as much, but you know, it's definitely affecting the silhouette on the left. I love the one on the right. I feel like the feeling of her expression, and you know, we've got the jawline, we've got the beautiful ruffle of the shoulder, the flare and backlights kind of creeping around, but it's not, you know, disfiguring her, or we're not losing any of her face. The wind and energy and that little bit of fringe, I think's great. Put up 1 and 5, Pam, just so, you know, you've got the two different energies of her expression, you know, the peaceful, like long neck, elegant, and that little bit of a tougher vibe.
I love both of those. And if I was going to choose one, I would choose the right one on the right.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah.
One on the right? It's a consensus.
Perfect.
Smashed it.